Good evening, everyone. I am going to show you a fun card tonight, but I need to turn my... Oh, I guess I can leave that. That should be fine. If it keeps dinging at me, I'll turn it off. But thanks for joining me tonight. My name is Kelly Rose. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I have a cheat card for you tonight. So I saw Natasha, I think it's Natasha Foote. I'm not completely sure about her name, but she's a really awesome card maker on YouTube, and she did this Retiform technique, and I started doing it tonight. I thought, well, that would be a fun one to share. I have some really awesome stamps, right, that I could do that Retiform, but oh my goodness, it took so much time because you have to do this Post-its on every square, and then but the effects are gorgeous. But I decided I think that I could come up with a cheat version. And so I am going to use the True Love Designer Series paper, which is retiring at the end of June. So you only have a few more days to get this if you want all this gorgeous black and white paper. So I'm going to be using several pieces from it that I can add color to. So that will be part of what I do. So it's going to look a lot like that Retiform card, but I'm going to really make this a lot simpler on myself. So let's start by, I kind of want pieces that have a little more white space. So I'm going to go with this piece right here. So all my pieces are going to be cut to 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. And I do need to be really careful with my measuring. So let's also do this large flower here. So we leave early in the morning for California. Looking forward to that. I'll come down here to 2 3/4. But I still am going to try really hard to do a live every day this week. That's my goal. Which means I'm going to have to take some stamping stuff with me. There we go. Okay, so I need these to look a little bit different. So those look fairly the same. So let's grab that small piece. There, this will look good. Let's see how wide this is. I think it's 2. So again, can you see where I'm cutting? Oh, I guess you can't really see that, can you? So I'm cutting these at 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. And I'm going to need about 6 of them, I think. Maybe 8. But trust me, this is much faster than well, let's do this daisy pattern. Well, I think I have a piece already cut in this daisy pattern. So 1 3/4. And aren't you glad I got my nails done? Whoosh! They were looking so scary. So is there anybody who has tried? Oh, hi, Gail. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, wonderful. So glad you could join me. So I don't know if you heard at the beginning, but I'm doing a Retiform card, which is, oh, look, there's one that I colored. I saw, let's see, Natasha Foote do it, and it was gorgeous, but it was way too much work for me. I'm about to the point where my eyes are starting to hurt because I'm tired. And thank you for saying hello while I stamp. That always makes this much more fun. to know you're there. So, Elizabeth? Oh, thank you. Elizabeth, where are you from? Oh, this is going to be pretty. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. Okay, I want another one of those. Actually, at this point, I should probably start thinking about some geometric shapes. So in the one she did, oh, how about polka dots? I think polka dots would be nice. In the one that Natasha did, she had like vintage words and lettering. But if I do that, then that means I'm going to have to do some stamping. And I want to limit the amount of stamping that I do tonight. Not because I have anything against stamping, as you know. I love stamping. But because I'm tired. So maybe we'll use these little daisies in place of the writing. Okay, I'm going to cut one more of these. And then we'll start putting this on and see if we can get this going. I do kind of need to look at the one I did because that's going to help me. Phoenix! Oh! Well, I am in the Tucson area. $108. Well, the highest I noticed it in my car, and it was around 4, so that's usually around the hottest part of the day, right? It was 103. But you guys always get more heat than we do. That will go there. Try that there. And then polka dots. Have any of you done a Retiform card before? Okay, looks like I'm going to need a few more pieces. Hi, Lori. How do you mean you've corrupted me? By being lazy and not stamping? So I am live on both YouTube and Facebook. So if you hear me talking, having two different conversations, it's because, there we go, because I'm live in both places. Ooh. Maybe one more of these. We'll see. Are you? Are you a demonstrator or customer? Tell me what your experience is with card making and Stampin' Up. Not lazy, smart. That's right. You are the smart one. Okay, I need a piece of paper. because we're going to do some sponging. And I have chosen the Blushing Bride, the Crumb Cake, and Pool Party. And the reason why I chose those is because I wanted to kind of stick with her idea. I'm also going to need a black marker. I'll show you what I'm going to do with that on the edges of each piece to make it really look like I did a Retiform card. And I'm looking for my little sponge daubers. What did I do with them? I was just using them. And then I cleaned up my space. Oh, there they are. So I went to Michael's today because I needed new sponge daubers, and I had no idea. I thought I was just going to be buying a few, and as it turned out, I bought this whole huge case. But I have to tell you, they are not as good as Stampin' Up's. Just saying. Okay, so with the Blushing Bride, I'm going to do the whole thing. And then I'm going to come in with a little bit of crumb cake and make this look kind of vintagey. So I'm not going for an all over look here, just kind of splotchy, making it look aged. Okay. And let's do, how about that one there? So that'll be in blue. Pool Party. So notice that I brushed off a little bit before I went directly. That's just to avoid seeing a big old circle of ink on my project. Now sometimes I'm trying to get the circle of ink because sponge daubers are great for making large polka dots with. So I'll go there. And then let's try these little daisies. Oh, oh, new to it all, eh? Well, where in Phoenix are you? Maybe you're close enough to come down to one of my classes. I'm in North Tucson area. Oh, I love this. So pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys cannot believe how much easier this is than what I was doing. Let's make this one Pool Party. Oh, I know. Isn't it fun? It is a wonderful craft. And let's age this up a little bit. That's going to go there. Let's see, how about another daisy for that corner? Yeah. Guess I don't really need to commit until I glue it down, right? I have not given this paper enough love. I love the way this looks, this color on top of here. coming together. Okay, the blue one, it's gonna go there. I think we'll just try that. Thanks, Gail. So some things you don't understand. Well, let me know what it is that you don't understand, and let me see if I can explain or show you. Let's do some of these polka dots. I need another blue one. Like, how do I ever get all this? Oh, well, I know, right? If money were no object. Well, becoming a demonstrator really helps. That's pretty much why I became a demonstrator, is because I wanted to get all the supplies. I wanted all of the things, and I didn't want to have to pay full price for them. Having workshop parties in your home where other people buy, then you get free rewards is another way to get free stuff and discounted stuff. There, and then I think I can take a little piece off that and do here. So I'm going to need another pink one. I think we'll go with the daisies. What do you need? Okay, so do you want to just immediately make cards, or do you want to get into the whole arts and crafts of this? Because I have a couple of suggestions. We have a monthly kit called Paper Pumpkin, and if you subscribe to it, it is I think it's around 21, 22 a month. That kit actually comes with everything that you need to create the projects that come in the package. As a matter of fact, at the end, actually, I'm probably going to need a couple more. I'm going to do one more polka dot and maybe a polka dot in blue. No, I don't think I do. All right, so I cannot tell you how much faster that was than what I was doing with the stamping. Now, I do want to try a Retiform. I just need to do it sometime when I'm not as tired and bleary-eyed. So at the end, Elizabeth, I want to show you one of the kits that you can get. And that is a great way to just start building your supplies, because you'll get like a mini stamp set in every kit and a stamp, an ink spot. So you'll start building up your colors of ink as well, plus the supplies that come in it. There's always extras. There's always enough to make more than one. Okay, should I just put it on top of here? I feel like I could totally cheat. Okay, so let me just share with you how you do this. But I think I might cheat and use the one that I have here, because I messed up on it, so I would never use it as a card. I'll show you where I messed up. I don't know if you noticed, but see, I dropped my stamp right there. So I got that double image. So I'm probably not ever going to use this. But the way you do a Retiform is you would just take your rectangle, the size that you choose, and with a nice black marker, just hold it in place and we sell these single black markers for journaling, and we also have some journaling pens, I think. That would also be great for this. There. And so then you just go around with that same one and, you know, draw in all your rectangles in different directions. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this. But what I want to do to the edges so that I get kind of these lines in here is I'm going to take the brush tip end of the marker and just go around each of these. So then, oh, Cricut's wonderful. Cool. Yes, there are dies. So if you have a Cricut and you're using that, then our dies, oh, this is the wrong size, isn't it? It is, shoot. You could use the Cricut in place of the dies, but our stamps and dies are designed to go together. As a matter of fact, all of our things go together. So while it's not at all necessary to stick with just Stampin' Up, I choose to because I know that anything that they come out with, that it will come out in the colors that I already have. So as I build up my supplies of inks and cardstock and ribbon and embellishments, the colors that I get from Stampin' Up will all coordinate with each other. And it will also coordinate with new items that come out. Although our color palettes do sometimes change, they don't change very often. So that's one thing I really, really love about Stampin' Up is the coordination. As a matter of fact, that's what got me to start investing and become a demonstrator. Was I was seeing their ads in a scrapbook magazine. I was a scrapbooker, and I saw their beautiful ads and noticed that, oh my gosh, that paper looks just like, I'm going to have to go with that one because this one looks small. Of course, once I start putting it together, no, you're not going to notice, right? Okay. So let me grab some adhesive. Why daubers instead of brushes? That's a good question. So I used daubers tonight because it's a little faster. And I wanted that kind of mottled look because I wanted this to look vintagey, and I think that mottled look looks really vintagey. So that's why I used daubers tonight instead of brushes. Ooh, that came from my marker. It's from when I do splattering. I'm going to see if I can wipe that off. It's going to bug me. Grab my baby wipes. I don't know what just fell. Oh, it was my water bottle. You need baby wipes? No, you don't really need baby wipes. I do like to have them in my craft room, though. You need a few good adhesives. So this one is one of my favorites, liquid glue, and I use it for most things, but you do need glue dots and Stampin' Dimensionals to raise things up and give lift to to items on your project. And the paper pumpkin kit comes with dimensionals. Pretty much every, I'm going to put the glue on here so I don't get glue, as much glue on my table. I will always get some. So did you see the way I just kind of wiggled the paper before I stuck it down? That was just to make sure that I had a little glue on the very, very tip of that paper. All right, let's go with we'll go with this up here. Yeah. You'll need a good paper trimmer. And I do really like our paper trimmer. I think it's a fabulous paper trimmer. Yes, you can get YouTubes on your Cricut. You can do a lot with your Cricut. But you will need some good cardstock for making cards with, and our basic white thick and our very vanilla thick make excellent card bases. We also sell note cards and envelopes if you don't want to cut your own. No, I think I need that there. This here. It's coming together, isn't it? Yay! The level of concentration is kicked in and I stop talking, right? Okay, I think I'm ready to start cutting some of this off. So, Elizabeth, when you got the Cricut, what was your intention? Was it to make cards, scrapbook pages, home decor? Oh, to make cards in volume. Okay, great. Yeah. Well, then actually the paper pumpkin kit might really work for you. And the nice thing about the paper pumpkin kit is it's not just one thing. So, like, I like the Cricut. I have a Cricut. I used my Cricut, but I feel like it, like it does one thing. It cuts paper, right? And I really like stamping. And some of the other things that Stampin' Up! Allows me to do, like stenciling and paste and pastels and on and on. But definitely the Cricut will help you create cards, multiple cards, because you can just set it and forget it, right? Once you have your plan. I only got one polka dot on there. Where did my other polka dot go? There it is. I think I made that up there. Even though it's a whole bunch of pool party all in one spot, I think I feel more strongly about it being polka dots than those colors. Okay. I like it. I like it. All right, I think I'm going to use a white card base, and I think this is already cut down. Yeah, it's already cut down, but I have these little, that little spot there, which means that I'm going to cut this down a little further. So I'm going to take like 1/8 of an inch off two sides. And then we'll put it together. There. And yeah, this was the other one where I had a little bit of a hole. There. I'm going to come back in with that marker and do the outside edge. And this, by the way, Elizabeth, this little tip here works great on your die cut images too. This little bit of black around the edge. If it's not popping off your card, if it's not having the impact that you want it to have, putting that little black edge around really helps. Okay, so that's going to go on there like that. And I really liked the way she finished her project with some vellum and a greeting. And so I think I'm going to do the exact same thing. So this is going to get torn. Put on there like that. And just to be kind to this set that is leaving us, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm probably going to cut out the love and then, let's see, with my whole heart. Oh, these are so mushy, right? Love you so very much. Love you more. Love always together. Okay, I think I will do love you so very much. And maybe instead of doing the die cut, I'll just go ahead and stamp the love. And then what I will do is use this die cut. Actually, I don't need to do that at all. But I am going to do that. I'm going to use that to cut out the love that I'm going to stamp. All right. I'm going to grab a piece of, sorry, for bumping into the camera. Did I wiggle it too much? I'm just going to grab this 1/2 inch strip and try my best. See, it looks straighter down here, doesn't it? Try my best to stamp this on here straight. Okay, I need one that's not crooked. I have a jar of these strips because if you trim down your paper often enough, you end up with a bajillion 1/2 inch strips. And I pretty much just keep them in a jar close to my desk. And it's an easy way for me to stamp a greeting. I think that's going to be great. I've covered up my black ink somewhere. There it is. So the way you become a demonstrator is you would go to my website, which I believe would be linked down below in the information, my links below the video. It's www.kellyrose.stampinup.net. And then you would be joining my team, which would be awesome. And then, oh, that's so cute. You just follow the link that says join. I think it says join the fun. And then there's another link, join now. And I might even have just a link that says join my team below the video as well. I think I do. And then you can get additional training with me, and you're not too far. You could come down to meetings and classes. It would be awesome to have you. Okay, so I need a little piece of white. And if you would feel more comfortable talking to me about it first, if you just click the link to contact me and leave your phone number, then I can get right back to you and answer any questions you might have. So when you join, you would need to pick out $125 worth of product, and it costs $99 plus tax. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I would love to chat with you about it. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Okay, I think this is a little wide to go through my mini cut and emboss, so I'm just going to trim that out there. And by the way, this foam that I introduced to my stamping before I did my stamping is because this is a photopolymer stamp, and the photopolymer stamps require you to have, which they're clear stamps, require you to have a little foam backing. Okay, yay! So here's my little cut and emboss machine. Now I want to make sure that this gets on here nice and straight. So I'm using a little piece of painter's tape. Oops. All right, ladies, thank you so much for being with me. If you have not clicked the thumbs up, it would be really awesome if you did. If you're watching live or the replay, those thumbs up really help me out. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm not done yet. I just wanted to make sure that I said that while I was thinking about it. Oh, this is so cute. I just love it. Okay. So I saw her do something, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna be just like her tonight. She took this type of ribbon, and I don't think that we sell this. We might sell the white version of it, and the our linen thread would work perfect for this, but I'm running low on linen thread and need to place an order for some more. And so I want to use this up, but this is such a fun little trick. So she cut that off, and then the rest of these just pulled off. So I can layer up these little linen threads. But like I said, we have linen thread. I don't think we sell this anymore. We sell the linen thread. Okay. So this, I want to make sure that I'm getting this on here straight. So let me grab my foam mat again. And I'm just lining this up on this side and then up on this side. And then for the vellum, I'm going to go ahead and grab the tape, the Stampin' Seal. Let's see if that stayed on there straight. Yeah. All right, I need a little glue dot under there so that I don't get that bulge. Take your pick tool to the rescue. There we go. That's going to be covered up by my greeting. All right, so I'm going to grab a piece of tear and tape. That right there. Tear and tape is nice and strong. And then I'll just lay my strings into it. And wrap them around. Lori, are you still there with me? Okay. So I don't want these to be straight. I'm going to do kind of a crisscrossy look. Well, what do you guys think of my Cheaters Retiform card? I'm super glad I thought of it. And got 2 more. Might as well use them, right? Let's do down here. Oh, Lori, have you seen the movie I Still Believe? It's about Jeremy Camp. Oh my gosh, it's a tearjerker. You have to rent it on, or has anybody else seen it? You have to rent it on, you can get it on Amazon Prime right now. Hi, Diana. Thank you. Okay, I am ready to get this down. I'm going to go back to my liquid glue. And then get these greetings on here. That's covering up a lot of my twine. So I'm going to attempt to trim this. So I'm going to grab a Post-it. Oh, Diana, you've seen it? Yeah, it's wonderful. I am in the US. I'm in Arizona. Where are you? Now, if I had used the die cut, this would be very narrow because the die cut that this that goes with this greeting is actually very narrow. And see, it probably would have been just as fast to die cut this to try and trim this, but. And then of course I got it crooked. I give it one more go. And then if I mess it up, then I'm cutting a die cut. I'm doing a die cut. It's that. I think I got it. Yay. Okay, glue dots for this. And then probably dimensionals for the love. So I think sticking with the black and white just really helps coordinate the whole thing and also adds to that vintagey look. Oh, California. I'm going to California tomorrow. Going for a wedding this weekend. Okay, dimensionals. I'm probably going to want both, the big ones and the small ones. Yep. The movie, what is it called? The movie is called I Still Believe. Jeremy Camp is a Christian singer-songwriter, and his first love died like, I don't know, 3 months after they were married or 1 month after they were married. It's super sad, but really heartwarming. Just amazing message. Okay, that is it. Yay! Okay, so on the inside, I probably could do a little strip of this paper that I would probably then need to color. Oh yeah, Sean actually cried way more than I did. All right, I think I'm going to do the envelope. But I'm going to do the color after. So I'm putting glue close to the edge, and close to the edge instead of on the edge because it will squirt out. And then just take an even edge of your paper. If you're cutting this, you want to cut it to like 6 by 2.5 is long enough for your flap. And then trim around the shape of the flap. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. Thanks, Lori. Yay. Okay, so let's get some ink on here. Put this back in the envelope before I lose it. So these dies and this set are only available until June 31st, as well as that black and white paper that I used to do my cheat Retiform card with. And I'm looking for pink because I love pink. Blushing Bride and Crumb Cake. Let's see if I can still find my sponge daubers. I found this one, the pink one, but not the crumb cake one. Oh, I need this closed with the top and then open for the bottom. I must have dropped it. So let's add a little bit of the crumb cake in here to make it look all vintagey. And close that up so I can get the edges. There. Now I'm done. Hey, you guys, thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you will give me a thumbs up on YouTube and on Facebook. That is always very helpful. And if you decide to try the Retiform cheat or your own actual, go check out that video by Natasha Foote. She's amazing. She does not use Stampin' Up products, but we have lots of beautiful stamps that this would work with. This was much easier because I started out trying it, and this was way easier. So thanks for joining me. I really appreciated your company and appreciate those thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe and notifications so that you know when I go live. Most of my videos are live. Thank you so much. I will talk to you, see you, stamp with you again soon. Bye.